and they're off and racing. Copper Mist didn't get the best of starts, but is into it early now. And towards the outside, Caretaker got the best of the starts and goes off to lead them. Viva La Victor passes runners the far side. I Spied is there, so too Pearl Harbor racing along the inside. Vivacious Vicky now with Copper Mist, who's on the outside of Vivacious Vicky. They race together, 4 to 5 lengths off them. Halberdier is wider out in the track. They followed further back in the field by 10 Star and Tyson the Brave. But only 6 to 7 lengths cover the field now as they head up the hill and race towards the home turn. They come down to the last 800 meters, and out in front is Caretaker. It's Caretaker the leader, picked it up about 1.5 lengths clear. Viva La Victor's second. Halberdier went the scenic route into the home straight here. Further back to Pearl Harbor down the inside. Then came I Spy down the inside. Vivacious Vicky, 4 to go. Behind that, also moving through, is Tyson the Brave. Got to find a way through. The gap closed on it there, and towards the outside is Copper Mist. 400 meters left to go. In front, Caretaker, Halberdier from I Spied, Copper Mist and Vivacious Vicky down the inside, then Tyson the Brave. It's now Halberdier coming up to Caretaker. Caretaker, Halberdier. Then back to I Spied, Vivacious Vicky, then Copper Mist. But in front, Caretaker continues to roll here. Caretaker by 2 from Halberdier, Copper Mist and Tyson the Brave. But Caretaker goes on too good. Caretaker beat Halberdier. Tyson the Brave third, Copper Mist, and then came I Spied. Nothing from Vivacious Vicky. And Vivacious Vicky will go down as the big disappointment. Never truly got into the race over here. It's still 3 to 4 lengths off them at this stage, but Caretaker, these are the colours of Mr. McIntosh, the striking McIntosh tartan colours, beating home Halberdier, who runs back in second. The winner, Caretaker, returns 10 Rand 50 and 2 Rand 60 a place. Well done to Michael and Adam Azzi, and well done to the breeder who is John Everett at the Narrow Creek Stud.
So Caretaker wins at the third time of asking. Kabelo Matsanyani teams up with Mike and Adam Azzi with the son of Quirari, bred by the Narrow Creek Stud. Well done to Gavin McIntosh and Sterling Miller, the winning owners, stepping up all the while. And we've got the most Scottish person here on course to talk to us. Tartan suits you. I think you should get a kilt.
Yes, definitely. Maybe I should get the kilt and have my own attire. But, you know, it's very nice to be partner up with these colours, and I'm glad that the owners could join us today to celebrate the victory with us.
Always the plan to ride him positively?
Yes, Adam told me, you know, he comes out the gates very positive. You won't even need to hunt him for position, and that's exactly what happened. He said if you find yourself in front, just ride your race from there, and ideally it'd be nice to find 1 or 2 to follow, but if it happens that you end up in front, don't panic, just ride your race. And I mean, when he got to the front, he pricked his ears, and I was very happy with the position that I had and with the tempo that I was going in a race. And I knew with the way he was earlier on in a race, he'll definitely give me a good kick.
I'll ask Adam the same question, because pedigree-wise, you know, it looks like he could be, it's quite puzzling rather, in terms of what his stamina limitations might be. What does it feel like from on top?
Well, I was just talking to Adam now briefly. I feel like 14 mile will be very comfortable for him. And I think when he grows older and he gets the experience and more matured, I mean, he can even get 1800.
Now, I think you're going to have a good day, but there's a horse of yours who I love today, and I'm going to start with her. She's a rainbow.
Yes, she's a rainbow. She's a horse that actually has come on a lot. She's overcome her issues, and since she's been running in the IFL, she hasn't disappointed us much. Last time, open company with the bad draw, she was running on late. Today, we've got an advantage of a good draw and a comfortable weight, so I think she's a big runner today.
What about the rest of your odds? One of the next is Scratch Storm Secret. Magic Prince is overdue. Tayuba's got to be a huge chance. Green Scepter, African Torrent, nothing else matters, well overdue. Who do you think is your best, and what do you think your chances are overall?
Well, with the rides that I have remaining, I'd say my best is nothing else matters. He's a long overdue winner. Magic Prince is a type of horse. He's going to win at his own time. He's had his honest runs, and the last 2 runs have been a bit disappointing. But I mean, if he bounces back to form, it's not the strongest of fields. He can definitely be up there. Green Scepter still has to prove herself, and with a good draw today, back to a mile, I think she's. I'm just looking for improvement with her, and yeah, I think I'm going to have a good day today. So And African Torrent coming back from a break. I've got a 100% strike rate with him, so hoping that we keep it like that.
Interesting. Well done.
Thank you very much, and once again to Adam, to Mr. Ezzy himself, to the whole team back home. Big thanks to them. Well done to the owners, and to my sponsors winning farm. Big thanks to them.
Good job, Cabello.
Thank you.
Adam Azzi, the winning trainer. Let's get him across. Nice steady improvement all the while. Are you shocked that he stepped up at this type of rate, though?
Al, you know, it's funny that you said that, because on his pedigree, and he does show a fair amount of speed at home. That's why we started him in 1,000. But his work rider has always said to me he's going to be his best. He's actually here today. Alex, you'll chat to him just now. He's always said to me 1,400 he'll be his best. When I looked at his pedigree, Karari, Varme, I thought, you know, I've got to start him in 1,000. I don't want to start him over 1,400 and he comes out tearing away and then just doesn't see it out. And he actually showed speed in all of his starts, but he didn't quicken the way a sprinter quickens. So we knew that after his first start. We gave him another educational in the 12, and it's nice that he could win the way in which he did today. As Cabello said, ideally we would have liked one or two to follow, but it just looked like there was no natural speed around him, and they gave it to him. And you know, him riding with the confidence that he's riding with at the moment, there's nothing wrong with having a jockey of his caliber up in front. They know the fractions they're doing and can get the best out of the horse.
I know that you've obviously got one more big day to come in the season, that coming up on Sunday with a few interesting runners. But overall, you and the old man happy with how things have gone this season? Your strike rate's incredible.
Yeah, look, I haven't met the targets that I set out to meet, which has been a little bit unfortunate, and I think most of that comes down to depth. You know, if you look at a yard, you've got to look at it similar to a soccer team. Man City just have the depth, so latter part of the season they catch up to everyone else. And that's sort of where I think we possibly fell short, not having enough depth to rotate the 12 months of the year, or the season I should say, but not far off where we want it to be, and I'm just hoping next year we can meet our targets.
You could still finish strong with 3 more runners. Secret recipe, back to a sprint, interesting. African Torrent off a break, what are your expectations there? And Ryan, there's something there with Ryan's Dream. I'm just not too sure which Ryan's Dream is going to turn up.
Look, I see that horse of Johan's is favourite in the 8th race. So it was there's support for it, that Milau, and if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Ryan's Dream's been running against him. So in a weaker field, a horse that draws probably not the most important thing in the way in which he likes to run, but on his day I think he could be effective in the field like this. Got Gavin aboard, also a jockey that's riding exceptionally well at the moment, always is, great horseman, so I think he'll manage to get the best out of Ryan's Dream. African Torrent, if he was drawn better, I would be oozing confidence today in the way he's working. If he could be 2-3 lengths off them, switched off, I know he'd be flying at the finish, especially over the 18. But he's going to have a lot to do from the wide draw today. Just big thank you to Glenn, who's here today, came to see the horse run. It's nice that he could win while he was here, and to Stills, my brother, a big supporter of the yard. I'm really happy that he could have another winner. And Narrow Creek Stud, you know, John Everett, he breeds a really nice horse. Well done to them.
Hexagon glass is clearly in fashion. Well done.
Thank you very much. You know me, I try and keep it fashionable.
Let's get Glenn McIntosh into the winner's enclosure. Lovely to see you. As a commentator and being a sucker for silks like I am, obviously it doesn't take much inspiration to come up with your tartan, but lovely.
It is. I actually had a long lunch with Mark and Adam once, and we came up with the idea, and we put it through to see what they would say about it, and they approved it, and it's been such a hit, especially today. So I've never seen them look better than today.
Absolutely, when they're in the winner's enclosure, they look best. How much has this horse impressed you, the way that he stepped up all the while?
Oh, look, Adam's always believed in the horse, and Mark initially too, you know, so I've always had faith in them. They've called it, they just said, look, it's looking for a little bit longer, and today was so impressive, you know, my heart's still pumping.
Adam said that you were in town. Where did you come from?
No, I come from Joburg, but I don't very often come out, you know, but today I just had a feeling, you know. So a big thank you to Adam, and obviously Michael and Alex the groom, and KB the jockey. It was just a spot-on day for us, you know.
Good stuff, Glenn.
Thanks.
And to the winning owner. Let's get to Alex, the winning groom, in here. They say you don't want to talk, but it looks like you're itching to say a word. You ride this horse every day. Well done.
Yes, I'm ride that horse every day. I told her that I must put the 1,400. Now she's got a chance to win that horse. That's why I'm happy, because that horse is winning today.
Another orange jacket, just like Jenner in race 1. Let's get the check 1,500 Rand, courtesy of World Sports Betting, going the way of Alex. He is the winning groom, the work rider. Basically, Adam's in the book, but he trains Caretaker. But well done to everybody. Caretaker wins, bit of a bipod blow in the first leg, but we've still got place accumulators, pick sixes, jackpots, a carryover in the jackpot to come in race number 5. Target there's R1 million, so don't go too far away.